Hi, welcome back. Another important session. Copy control concepts in S4 HANA sales. So same concept which is available in your ECC also, the same concept can be available in other modules also. Let's try to understand in sales and distribution what exactly the copy control. The term it says while copying the data from one document to another document, that is going to controlled by a concept called copy control. So if you look at this, copy control is the configuration actually which is helpful to copy the data from your from one document to another document, either with help of a reference document or else with the help of the reference document or not. That's again a question comes into picture. Okay, what exactly it is going to copy? If till today you have seen inquiry, quotation, sales order, and delivery, and what I would say your billing documents certain times. So when I am copying the data, okay, for example, if an inquiry is supposed to be converted into the quotation, inquiry is source document because that data the target document from where data is inviting actually the target data where it is searching for the source. Okay, if you take in the context of if inquiry is supposed to be converted into quotation, inquiry whatever the data is available that's supposed to be copied to the target document quotation. Okay, this is a simple example. In the similar way, your sales order supposed to be created it as a your delivery document. Such a case, your source document will be your sales order and delivery document will be your target document. In the similar way, if you copy delivery related billing, if you are trying to do, so the delivery document will be your source document, okay? And your billing document will be target document. Let me try to explain you in a broader section. So how copy control will be helpful in this scenario, so that we are going to discuss across all different documents, how it controls to be created at a target document with the help of the reference document or not. That also we're going to see with this context. Okay, so before moving ahead, let me try to check the question where to copy and how to copy. Okay, so let me try to explain you with a simple example. Okay, I just have a request. If you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe my YouTube channel. Currently, it is holding what I would say 1200 and plus videos. Okay, so when it comes to my serious Udemy forum, if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. This is the course where SAP SD S4HANA sales with 92 hours with 306 lectures. It is available and a few concepts available in YouTube also from this course, but actual full-fledged package is available here. If you really want, you can give it a try, and the prices varies time to time, and this is for S4HANA interview questions, and this is for condition contract management. Okay, let's try to understand the concept further. I don't want to uh, okay get into other things. Okay, let me try to open an Excel. Okay, so let's come back here. Okay, so let me try to increase the font a little. Okay, so now I said source, okay, and target. Okay, so first what we said, let's get back to our side. Sales document to sales document. What are all the sales documents we have? Okay, so if you look at this, we have inquiry and we have quotation and we have sales order. Okay, so something like you have your written order and you have free of charge. Okay, and you have subsequent free of charge, and you have something like some other way of, so too many documents will be there. So if it is sales document, okay, let's try to understand with simple example. Okay, so if it is sales document. From where to where I need to copy? For example, inquiry I have created. Okay, inquiry I have created. Customer is X with some 50 quantity, and you know the process. Okay, or schedule ends determined, and what are all the data you have? Header data and item data and your so so here for inquiry we don't have schedule lines, but if you take order to delivery, you have a schedule lines data. You have a something called business data in this case also. Okay, so these datas from inquiry, whatever the data I have, if I supposed to convert into quotation. Okay, so this, so in between, like so inquiry I have a header. Okay, and here also header. Header is what? Your customer and other Incoterms and payment terms and everything. So item is what? Okay, item data is what? It is related to your material data. In the similar way, your sales and delivery and invoice related certain fields will be there. That is called business data. Okay, so your business data. So when you try to convert your, see, you try to understand this example, you can able to applicable for rest of the scenarios also. So when you try to copy header, so I have a x customer, for x customer quotation need to be created. I have a 50 quantity, for 50 quantity it's supposed to get copied. So first it need to be copied. Later, if you want, you can able to modify your target document. That is different story. And your business data supposed to be copied. Your Incoterms and payment terms and whatever the data you have, that need to be copied. Here, if you have customer group, that's supposed to be copied. And if you have a price list, that's supposed to be copied. And your more important thing, pricing data. Okay, that also supposed to be copied. So this will be controlled by certain configurations. Okay, that potentially what we will call it as copy control. Okay, this we will call it as copy control. So maybe for ECC folks, they don't require this broader explanation, but in future, I'm keeping in the mind, like if someone is directly starting on S4 HANA sales, they need to understand. That's why I'm giving this much explanation. Okay, you got it. What is source? What is target? When it comes to sales documents, okay, I'll just highlight it, the processes. So inquiry. So first process, maybe like document wise I'm just doing. So inquiry to inquiry, I can copy it. Okay, so let's go to the second. So inquiry to inquiry also I can copy it. Okay, so I can able to create a copy control. So like so I have a ex customer. Okay, he's keep on inquiring the similar set of the products, and every time I don't want to create manually the inquiry. So I just take the reference of this document. I'm just copying. So your referencing also will be helpful in copy control. What I said, copying from source to target document is one criteria, and second one is taking reference. Okay, either same document or different document. Third, okay, it should be quotation to quotation, and again, fourth, it should be like quotation to order. All these are sales documents, right? There is no delivery, there is no billing. That's why we're discussing here. And fifth, okay, so maybe like order to written order. With reference to order, if I am copying a written sales document, okay, so what we call this one as one way, like written your credit memo request, that we will call. Okay, that is also possible. And I'm telling this possible scenarios in real time also. Okay, so next is what? Okay, so either written to another written also you can able to possible have chances. If you whatever you are seeing in standard is little something, okay, which is limited in nature, but in real time more possibilities are there in copy controls. Okay, and what I can able to say is, okay, quotation to quotation, inquiry to inquiry, and you have something called order to order. Again, you have a question why you would like to copy from sales order to sales order. Okay, for example, I have a customer called Ramesh. So he is keep on ordering for 10 to like that, some 200 line items. Okay, this is line item 10, line item 200. Like, in between 200 lines will be there. So it is having different it is having different lines will be there, materials will be there, x y z 1 2 3 4 5, like that. It's some 200 lines. He keep on ordering. So when he's keep on ordering, so with the same order document type, so he is a repeated customer, so there is no point to copy, enter every time end user manually, like a line item one, line item two, like that, so it's a time waste, laborious process. Like that, I have thousands of customers are there. In business, the process need to be in dynamic in nature. So you should be very faster. That's what you require an automation to use in software. Such a case, you can able to take order to order copying also. Okay, these are the possibilities as of now. We can able to see in future. We can able to see free of charge to free of charge, and like subsequent free of charge to subsequent free of charge, like that. You will have a parallel scenarios also within the sales order that you can able to copy. But this is for your sales documents. What is my target? So whatever the data it is there in source, that need to be get copied with the help of the copy control configuration. For that, what are all the data available in the specific document type? Header data, item data, and business data supposed to be copied. How you are going to control? It might be that we're going to see in a copy control configuration with the definition and everything. Okay, this is one thing. Second, let's try to understand. First, you try to understand what we're going to do is, then we can go for practicals. Next, sales document to delivery. Okay, so what are all there? Sales document to delivery. So let's try to copy the similar thing. Okay, I'm just keeping for your second scenario. So from where? What is my source and target? You can understand. Sales doc to delivery. Okay. What is in standard order and your LF? This is the delivery document. Okay. And you go for written order and LR. Okay. And you go for what I would say FD free of charge. Again, LF. Okay. And you go for SFD subsequent free of charge. Again, LF. Okay. So this is how, again, your header item and business data and pricing data, everything will be copied in this case. Okay. That also we can able to copy it. So what is next? Delivery to invoice. Okay. This is also possible for next scenario. I'm just writing here. What are all the possibilities? We're going to see at least a few. Okay. So what is my delivery document? Delivery to invoice F2. Okay. So delivery to, I can able to create a pro forma invoice F8, right? So LR2, so return credit memo, either RE, I can able to create it. Okay. So in the similar way, you can able to create it for other scenarios also. I'm just maintaining a few for your understandability, and we'll try to see other things also. Okay. So next one is what? Sales document invoice, order related billing. Okay. So next one is sales docs to invoice. So what is my sales document? Or order to invoice, I can able to create. Order to FI, pro forma invoice, I can able to create it. Okay. Here I can able to put one more thing here, like LF to IV, intercompany invoice, that also I can able to do it. Okay. So here credit memo to credit memo billing. This is credit memo request. In the similar way, debit memo to L2, debit memo request, that also we can able to create it. Okay. So maybe sometimes a written order directly to G2 or RE, any one of the document we can able to use it. Okay. In the similar way, invoice correction request RK to G2, I can able to create it. We don't have delivery. This is order related billing. Okay. So these are the simple examples I'm just telling. So there is no possibility like that. So here what I said in standard, what it says, delivery related to delivery to billing, it is got created. The similar way you can able to create it for your service order billing also for service material. That is different story. Anyhow, that is also similarly like war to F2 only. Okay. So here let's assume you got a context in real time, like we don't want. So maybe you can able to say war to F2 for your third party sales also. Okay. So maybe you can go for one more thing, subsequent free of charge delivery. That is with reference to delivery and billing, that you go for individual purchase order. Like that, you will have a different scenarios. Everything will be controlled by source and target. That's what I'm explaining here. Okay. So this is fine, but we don't have cases like, delivery to delivery copy most of the times. Okay. Until unless there is something like LO to F2. What is LO? Delivery without reference. Okay, is the case. See how my fingers are moving. Okay, I'm not checking anywhere. So that's how you have to do the practice. Okay, that's called passion actually for learning. Okay, so how you're remembering all these documents with practice and experience also, of course, certain years if you are working, don't worry. And practice beats the experience. That's what you have to challenge yourself. Okay, I used to do that in my days where I was getting training some 12 years ago. Okay, that is a different story. So you can able to see this sales document to invoice. Okay, what is the next possibility? Invoice to sales document. Very, very important. Okay, next one is what we're checking. So INV to sales doc. When suppose you are creating a with reference to a written invoice. Okay, so whatever the regular billing, it is created. So with reference to, suppose you are creating a credit memo, with reference to billing to, you are creating debit memo. Okay, so you have a cases, right? So, and what are all the possibilities? Invoice to sales document. So these are the frequent possibilities. So you can able to generate it. Probably we can discuss further. So where we can able to create it. Okay. So you might have like F2 to OR also possible. Like it is not there in standard if someone is looking for specifically. Okay. So this is invoice to sales document. And the final one is invoice to invoice. Okay, if I am missing anything, so it has the same possibility for source and target, so you have to do it. Okay, so invoice to invoice, what are all the possibilities? So most of the times it is so F2 to your S1 cancellation, or else your credit memo to S2, your debit memo to again S1. Okay, so to cancel the invoice, and we have a concept called uh, invoice list. Let's don't try to confuse with more concept, but whatever the case you take, this is the scenario. Okay, so scenarios, how many we have seen? So one is sales document, scenario one. So we'll get back to this. It is important. That's why I'm writing. Okay. So this is scenario 1. So now go to this one is scenario 2. Okay. I'm just trying to cover some examples, but we have multiple document types. But for understanding, these are sufficient as of now. This is scenario 3. Okay. Now go to this one is scenario 4. Let's go down. This is scenario 5, copy controls. This is scenario 6. I'll tell you how to remember this. It's easy. Once you do the practice, all these scenarios and the transactions, I will try to explain you. Okay. Now you got some idea about theoretically. Okay. So how why we require a copy controls. Okay. So I'll just try to explain you. Okay. Practically, don't worry about this. I'm just saving this Excel sheet. Okay. So now let's try to get back here. So this is where to copy and how to copy, you understand? So probably in next session, we're going to see how the configuration works. Okay. So don't miss this course. It will be helpful to you. And I'm just providing these links in the description box of the YouTube and you can give it a try. Thank you so much. Let's catch up in next session. This is part 1. Have a great day.